know. It was going so good. Hey, hi, hello, and welcome to the show. My name is DDare Bionic, if you did not know, and I am back with a brand new makeup review video. This is my third time trying to film this. Jeez Louise. I'm drinking out of my Nightmare Before Christmas mug. I am wearing my Nightmare Before Christmas shirt, my favorite Nightmare Before Christmas shirt, and that is because we are reviewing Colourpop's Nightmare Before Christmas collection today. Listen, Nightmare Before Christmas is my absolute favorite movie of all time. I watch it 365 days a year. My first ever tattoo was Jack Skellington. Look at that, look at that. When I saw this, I was excited because Nightmare Before Christmas, and I was excited because some of the stuff is really cool. And like I said, this is my third time trying to film this, so some of the swatches you can already see are here. But there were some things missing for me, and I'll get into that later in the video. But let's go through all the products, the entire collection. Got my phone up here so I can make sure I got all of my tea right. The entire collection retails for $115. Right now it's on sale literally today for Black Friday. For 50% off, it's $57.50 if you want the entire collection. That's pretty cool. This video is not sponsored by Colourpop, but like if y'all want to tag Colourpop below, hit them up. Colourpop, check your DMs because I sent you a message. But with all that out of the way, let's get into this review of one of the most exciting Colourpop collections to date. Now, if you remember my Hocus Pocus review, I was fully gagged at the Hocus Pocus collection. I really, really liked it. The Hocus Pocus eyeshadow palette is on my desk still. So let's get into some of these products. First, we have this detail blending sponge. I believe it retails for $8. Yeah, this retails for $8. It feels silicone-y, and I don't know how I feel about that, but I'm not gonna be trying this out today just because I don't feel like doing a whole full like spooky look. I am gonna be like kind of dark and grungy is where my mind is going. All right, now I stopped filming earlier because this mug wouldn't focus. There are 72 crystals here. Come on, focus. Yes. Different tones and shades. I actually didn't even realize that they were different colors until just now. Individual crystals, 72 of them retailing for $8, 8 whole dollars for 72 crystals. That's cool. And I believe they are already adhesive. Yes, adhesive and reusable. So that's pretty cool. I'm excited to incorporate some of these into my look today. Then we have this, it's called the Master of Fright Glitterally Obsessed Glitter Gel. It retails for $10, I believe. Hold please, yes, $10. It looks like this. And upon further research, this is actually a body glitter. So I might not be using this today either. I don't know. We'll see what happens, but I'm not really interested in putting body glitter on today. Then we have, I'm flying through these because these are the ones that I already did. Then we have these Bff Liquid Gel Liners. They are swatched here. You have Scream Queen, which is the black, and Pumpkin King, which is the white. They are felt tip liners. They look like so. Scream Queen is the pink one, and Pumpkin King is the white details. They look like that. These retail for $10 a piece. The white is not very pigmented, but the black looks to be very, very black. And they've been here for a while. They don't really budge either, which is cool. So I'm gonna be using both of these today for sure. Next, we have the Trio of Terror. This retails for $28. $28 doll hairs for all three of them in the bundle together. Or you can get them separately for $10 a piece, which, like, why wouldn't you just get the whole... Why wouldn't you just get all three of them at that point? They're called Lock, Shock, and Barrel, respectively. Barrel looks like this, and it's this blinding shimmery one. It's a really, really pretty color, and the consistency is really weird. They're like jelly shadows. Barrel is described as a shimmering duochrome with mauve, brown, and golden olive. It's a duochrome. I definitely see the duochrome in it, and it fully gagged me when I first saw it because it doesn't really necessarily look like it would look like that in the component, but when I swatched it, I was very happy with how it looks on. And then Shock is a blinding pink. She looks like this, swatched and in the component. Very blinding, definitely blinding. Very pretty, but probably not gonna get used today. Definitely gonna use this at a later date when I'm doing something with a little bit more color and vibrance. And then lastly in this trio of Terror collection, we've got Lock, I'm sorry. And he is described as a midnight blue, deep midnight blue with multicolored pinpoints. There he is swatched and in the component. This I will definitely be using today. They dry down to a shadow texture, so that's pretty cool. It's like a liquid shimmer powder, kind of like the Glam Attacks, but a lot less liquidy, more jelly. So those retail for $28 if you want the whole thing, all three, or you can get them individually for $10 a piece. I really love this, so I'm probably gonna keep this component that they come in, so I can keep them on my desk. Okay, on to the things that I did not actually get to cover in the last couple takes of this video. So the collection comes with three, what do they call them? Cream lipsticks. And those cream lipsticks are actually ornaments. And so you take the lipstick out of the component and you can, the component has like these tassels on in there. There, look at Oogie Boogie. Look at him. I love him. Look at him. Fun fact, the guy who voices Oogie Boogie, Ken Page, is from St. Louis. I have had the pleasure of meeting him several times. I'm gonna name drop that name all the time. He probably doesn't remember me or remembers me for an absolutely terrible audition, but he is a very sweet man and I was honored to meet him in person. He was my idol and is my idol for a very, very long time. I adore that man. So his lipstick obviously is called Oogie Boogie. And then this one is called Jack, clearly. And it's Jack with zero. Look at these. Listen, I don't like Christmas. I don't care about decorating for Christmas, but I literally want a Christmas tree now for the sole purpose of putting these on a Christmas tree. These are freaking cute. The designs are so cute. I can't get over it. And Sally, of course. Isn't she beautiful? Catherine O'Hara, that's definitely somebody I want to meet. But yeah, super cute. Now let's see what the lipsticks look like. All right, so the component looks like so. It's a small component. These retail for 10 bucks. And Sally is described as a hot pink. Sally is described as a hot pink. The component looks like this. It's a traditional lipstick. Let's see if I can get the camera to focus on the little details on the actual lipstick. Look at that. Colourpop really did that with this, y'all. Like packaging, chef's freaking kiss. Now, I'm not gonna do a lip swatch. I'm just gonna do a little hand swatch here. But they're, whoo, hot pink. Hot, hot pink. Next we have Jack Skellington. Full name only. And his packaging looks like so. It's got Jack on it, obviously. Don't mind my nails, y'all. I know I'm looking crusted and busted. I haven't had a chance to go and get my nails done. Jack is described. Oof, ooh. Look at that. That is a nice, luxurious red. As a scarlet red. So let's see what he looks like. Ooh. That's pretty. That's kind of gorgeous. Ooh, baby. All right, and last but most certainly not least is Oogie Boogie. And I'm gonna be completely honest. I love the character of Oogie Boogie, but this lipstick isn't really giving me what I wanted it to give. Right. I love Oogie Boogie. He's my favorite character in the entire movie. this lipstick did him wrong. I'm just gonna be completely honest. It should have been something funky. It should have been something cool, and I don't know. I'll get into that opinion later. But here's his packaging. Cute, green. And here's his lipstick. Look at it, look. How disappointing of a color is that? It's a warm pinky nude is how they describe it. And the most boring color for the most exciting character.
It's gross!
Anyway, let's move on to the main event of this collection, which is the Nightmare Before Christmas eyeshadow palette. This is a 12-pan pressed powder palette with a mix of neutrals, with a mix of shimmers and mattes and all kinds of good stuff. Colourpop really has stepped their pussies up because this packaging feels really weighty compared to some of the stuff I've ordered in the past. It looks like so. It's honestly gorgeous. It's got the shade names on the back. And of course, the full reveal, it looks like this. So you've got your shimmers down the middle, including this black here. This red, orange, like a fiery red orange is really calling my name. Don't mind this little dust here. I may or may not have swatched a little already. But yeah, that's what it looks like. I'm very excited. I want to show you the vampire teddy bear at the top. He's my favorite. I love him. But yeah, so let's get into some initial thoughts just on the collection as a whole, and where my mind is when I said I wasn't super excited about the collection itself. I am a Nightmare Before Christmas stan. Like, this is a Nightmare Before Christmas stan account. Remove Tim Burton from it, remove any Disney, whatever negative feelings you might have from it. The movie itself is my number one, unchanging, my number one film of all time. No matter what movie I see, no matter what other movie I talk about, always know that The Nightmare Before Christmas is my favorite movie of all time. And for me, yes, the packaging was vibrant. It definitely gave me that feel. But I feel like they kind of missed the mark when it came to like the color stories. Like, this palette needs a green. Like, what is this color story? What is happening here? Why isn't there an Oogie Boogie green? Why isn't there like a neon orange? Why isn't there like a super matte white? Like, where's the red? Like, where's the Christmas part of it? I don't know. It really just doesn't give me the feeling and energy that I want it to give me. And that sucks because I really, really like the palette, I like the color story, but for me, it's missing the mark on the theme of Nightmare Before Christmas. It's missing something. This palette for sure is missing a green. 100% is missing a green. It needs a green. It needs a green to break up the monotony of warm tones. Like, it's cute, but it's not given. It's not really given. But I'm gonna review it. I'm going in with an open mind and an open heart. I'm gonna do something very soft grunge, very alt boy, very that with this. And I'm super excited. So let's get into a very honest review. Now I'm gonna do what I normally do and do one eye on camera and one eye off camera, just to save on time a little bit. I'm going in with this X Butte. I literally just got this in my BoxyCharm box. I've only used it once and I'm obsessed with it. I wish this collection came with a mirror. That would have been pretty cool. I just want to know why Colourpop releases so many collections. Like, it's not a bad thing by any means, but it just it doesn't really give you a chance to absorb what they literally just put out. And because I feel like the Nightmare Before Christmas collection just came out and I only ordered it maybe a week after it came out, and now there's already 87 new collections. Like, what the hell is Colourpop doing? I don't know. It's too much makeup to consume. It's a very, very reasonable price point, so I can't be mad at that, but it's insane. I can't keep up. We're gonna start kind of how we started the last review, that BoxyCharm review I just did, by setting this with kind of the base color for the whole look, which is gonna be this gray called In My Bones, and literally just setting the base. Like I said, this is gonna be grungy. It doesn't have to be beautiful. It's gonna be beautiful, who am I kidding? So we got the base laid down. Honestly, the pigment is great. No complaints here. I'm gonna take on a thin packing brush. I'm actually gonna take this deep matte, it's like a purpley mauve kind of color. And I'm gonna take that on the outer portion of the eye here. And we're gonna just pack that on all the way up to here. So far, so good. Like, the palette is performing nicely. I have no complaints as of yet. I'm gonna stop it there. I really like this color combination, if I'm honest. It looks really cool so far. And then on the same brush, I'm going in with this, this orange is really calling my name, and I'm gonna right on top. And then I'm going back in with a small, fluffy blending brush with that purple, called Everybody Scream, and blending. Nice, nice. I just need this to be a little sharper, like that, yes. Gonna hit this with a little bit of gray, just around the edges. To deepen this part right here. See how see that dimension that just put in there? Baby, I know what I be talking about sometimes. I was not expecting this color combination to look this good. I'm not gonna lie. Now, what I'm missing from this palette is something to deepen this inner corner with. So I'm gonna try and use Dear Friends and pop that in here. That did the exact opposite of what I wanted it to do. So I'm gonna go back in with that purple, cover that up. See, that's what I mean. Like, this palette didn't give me, I don't wanna use a different palette, but I might need to, because it didn't really give me anything to deepen this crease with, this little spot right here. Like, it looks good, it could stay that way, but I want it to be a little more dark and moody. So I'm just gonna snag, where's my Hocus Pocus palette? I'm gonna still use Colourpop. I'm gonna get my Witching Hour palette. Oh, bitch, she ain't got nothing in here either. Oh, yes, she does. This dark purple will be perfect. Hello, Billy. Yep, that's exactly what I wanted it to do. Okay. Okay. That's cute. It's something. It's something. Maybe if I pack. Oh, wait, I have a black. Now I have a black, also in a Colourpop palette. But maybe if I pack in this gray, because it's a dark gray, maybe if I just pack it in, it'll deepen. What do you think? No. I'm going into the Good as Gold palette, and I'm taking a black. That's exactly what I wanted. Oh. Stun. Okay. Work. I'm going to cut the crease with my Ace Beauté on the same brush I used earlier, and I'm not moving any product. This really has become my favorite technique, I'm not gonna lie. Now, I don't know how these shadows are gonna behave on top of Old Smoky. Woo. But I will be putting Monsieur. I would be putting Lock on this. So So I'm gonna take this Luxie brush. It's a concealer brush technically. And I'm gonna pick up a little bit of this. It's so soft. And a little bit on the brush. Boom, boom, boom. And we're gonna pop that here. I maybe could have just put this down. I probably should have just put this down. And maybe use my finger. Oh, fuck, I didn't set it first. That's the issue. Because it's just mixing together. That looks so bad. Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
Hold on on that. Hold on. Now hold on. I'm not gonna say that. All right, hold on.
I'm gonna take some gray and I'm gonna set this. The makeup gods are yelling at me, screaming at me right now. Okay, so I set it with gray, right? Follow me. I set it with gray. Now I'm gonna try again. I'm gonna clean this brush off. Actually, I'm just gonna use my finger. And on my finger, there it is. Oh my God. That is a stunning fantasy. Okay, now I'm gonna use the brush. Okay, but I'm living for this like dark and moody eye. Okay. I'm actually gonna take the black in the Good as Gold palette and just hit the sides of this duochrome. Holy balls, that's great. All right, now let's reinforce all those colors that we put on here initially. I'm gonna blend. I'm actually gonna take a smaller blending brush and a softer blending brush. Pick up some of that purple and some of that gray at the same time and just work my way around. If Trust the Process was a person, it'd be me. Hello, my name is Trust the Process. Maybe I want to put Beryl on top of it. Surprisingly, these blend together very well. These kind of remind me of the like Super Shock shadows, but like less trial and error and more just like user-friendly. But I'm probably piling too much product onto my eyeballs right now. So I'm gonna stop before I get obsessed. And I think we should stop here with the eye. I'm actually kind of living for it. And I'm actually, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna put some hot pink. Actually, there's a pink in this palette. I'm gonna take a little liner brush and put just this shimmery pink called Christmas Time in the inner corner. Well, that didn't really do anything, did it? Okay, we'll come back to that. Actually, let's try Zero. It's like an icy white. So it's so loose in my pan. That's weird. Oh yeah. Now let's go in with some eyeliner first. Actually, I want to clean up a little bit. All right, so I didn't really actually have to do very much in the way of fixing. And what I'm gonna do as far as the bottom lash line is mix some black and some gray on a thin brush, or actually some gray and some purple on a thin brush, and bring it around. Let's start with the gray. Actually, let's start with some black, just like that. This eye is crazy. It's got a lot going on over here. And part of me almost just wants to put that hot pink on my eyeballs. Should we do it? Should we put the hot pink on? Fine. I'm gonna take this little makeup wipe and very carefully remove this. Oh, it doesn't want to budge. It's going away a little bit. Okay. Okay, so I wiped as much of it away as I could. I'm taking a different concealer brush, a pink one. And I'm just gonna go for it. Let's see what happens. So this is definitely best applied, not with the base. I already like that so much better. And it's not really like you kind of gotta let it sit, like pack it on, and then just kind of be done with it. Now I'm gonna take my black and fix it so that there was like, so it's like there was never any difference. I am so indecisive. It is like probably the worst thing in the world that I actually got into makeup because I never know what I want to do and I'm always trying to change on the drop of a hat. All right, let's do some liner, shall we? So I'm definitely gonna be using the black liner. I don't know how I feel about this white eyeliner. It's definitely not very, I wish Colourpop made eyeliners that like did this thing. I wish anybody did, that'd be pretty cool. Should we do my usual? I freaking love this eyeliner. You can't see a thing I'm doing because of the way I'm doing it right now, but hold on a moment. Be patient. We're going big. We're going big. Is that a wing or what? That's a big wing. Holy crud. And what if we just like, since we're already here, like look how big that wing is, y'all. What if we just outlined it in white? Just for shits and giggles? Dude, the white is not super pigmented. It's also just kind of mixing in with everything else and starting to look gray. Not a fan. Not killing my look, but not improving it, that's for sure. It's not awful. It's truly mixing in with all the other colors and showing up gray. Which I don't hate, but I don't love. I mean, whatever. I'm not impressed. Let's clean up the black. Let's do some gems. I want this pink to be more. The liner kind of like completely covered it up. So I'm gonna just make that be a little better. That's better. Okay, gems. What are we thinking? What should we do? I'm thinking these pink, blue ones. I don't really know, but we're gonna do something with them. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do like alternating sizes. Oh, I like that. Okay. This is something. I don't hate it. I really don't like that I put this liner on this thick. I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't trying to, but like here we are. The white is just not really doing it for me. Oh, I really hate that it looks like that. What if where'd that white liner go? What if I did like a, that kind of saves it a little bit. This white liner is just not it. I'm not gonna lie, I fully hate it. I might not even do the other eye. Oh, it looks so bad. That white liner really totally tore this up for me. Well, I'm gonna take this off and I'm gonna give my final thoughts. Yeah, I gotta take it off. Yeah, I gotta take it off. I gotta take it off. I have to take it off. Hi, I saved it. Sometimes you just gotta go off camera and do a completely different look. Like a similar look, but a completely different look. And I freaking saved it, and I'm actually very, very happy with how this looks. So let's try lipstick, shall we? I think I'm gonna go with the red. I feel like the red's not really gonna match this. Actually, let's do this. This is Pretty in Mink from Wet n Wild. It's very dry. It's probably old, honestly. I probably shouldn't even be using it, but here we are. The lips are lined. Now let's try Oogie Boogie. I've been shitting on it. Let's try it. It's a pinky nude. We'll see what happens. Very soft. Absolutely not. Okay, lips are lined. Don't mind my crazy neck beard. It's No Shave November and I'm participating. We're gonna go in with Jack Skellington, the Scarlet Red. It doesn't match this. Like even remotely. Going in with Sally. No lip liner, just Sally. Oh, that is a hot mess. Oh, wow. That's atrocious. That is atrocious. None of these lipsticks look good on me. And that's nobody's fault. That's literally nobody's fault. But let's, I tried. Y'all saw me try all three of them. I'm gonna start with Nightmare from Glam Goth. As like a lip liner. Okay, and then I actually am gonna take Sally because I think this one is the most matching to this look. Say it loosely. I mean, I guess that'll do. Glam Goth is like literally the best black lipstick on the market. I'm done. Here's the finished look. I think it's time for my final thoughts. I'm gonna start with the things I didn't like first, actually, and that's gonna be these lipsticks. There's three of them, and they just don't go with my skin tone. Maybe if I use like a different lip liner or something, I don't know. But these three lipsticks, they are very soft, they're very creamy, they're very nice and very comfortable on. But the only way I could make it work and like it is if I put something else with it. So I'm not a fan of these. I could have done without these, but that's okay. Next we have the gems. I've dropped a bunch of them because I got
Big, meaty claws!
but I'm wearing them right now. I think they look super cute. I'm not super mad at them. They're very easy. I need some tweezers or something because, like I said, I got big fingers, and these little bitty things are not made for big man hands. So I gotta get some tweezers so that I can actually apply those correctly. But I liked them. Moving on to the the Jelly Much Trio. Absolutely, get all three of them. Get all three of them. They're on sale right now. I'm wearing all three of them actually right now. I'm wearing Barrel on the lid with a little bit of Shock in the water eyeline, the inner corner, and then you can't really tell, but there's some of Shock or Lock in the waterline. These will be staying on my desk. This stinks. It does not smell like something I want on my body, and it's just glitter with some like reflect and pigment, but not something that I'm probably gonna give this to someone else. unless I use it for like a Halloween or like my series coming up for Christmas. I don't know that I'll ever use that, but whatever. Cool, great, love it. The beauty sponge. I'm sure this will come in handy. You can never have too many beauty sponges. I will give a review on this on a later date because I obviously did not use it, but it's nice and soft and bouncy and cute. Let's talk about these eyeliners. Okay. I'm starting to think that Colourpop is just not the place to get eyeliners from. The black liner is fine. It's not, I thought it was more pigmented than it is, but it really isn't. It's not great. And the white liner, y'all saw the first time I tried to use it, it completely mixed in, and now it's a gray liner. It looks white on camera. It's completely gray. No. I mean, it's gonna go up on my desk because that's just where my eyeliners happen to sit, but I probably won't reach for either one of those anytime soon because they did not give what they were supposed to have gave. And on to the main event, this palette. Now, we got somewhere, but I also had to use a supplementary palette, also from Colourpop, stuck with the theme, to get dimension, and I still feel like I could use a little bit more dimension. I only used a couple of the shades in this palette. They were fine, they perform well, they're Colourpop shadows, their formula is great, so it's not like, you know, whatever, but it didn't really, I wasn't inspired, and maybe I'll try again, just doing something a little more normal and natural, and wanted to go for like a gothy kind of look. But I wasn't impressed. I think the color story needs a little bit of work. Personally, I think it's missing a few shades, but that's just how I feel about it. That's everything from the collection. The ornaments obviously are super cute. I'm gonna find somewhere to put those. Yeah, so those are my final thoughts. I don't know, I got somewhere, so there's that. If you like this video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you get a notification every single time I post a video. That is a minimum of once a week. I am going to hold myself to that. If you like unboxing and reveals and reviews, make sure you subscribe to my channel. That's my favorite thing to do at the moment. It's like everything to me right now. I love getting packages and opening and playing in makeup and doing all kinds of stuff. So I'm going to continue doing that. I'm probably going to bring Mental Health Chat Monday back in a new format. I've really been missing doing because I feel like that's the thing that's missing from my channel right now, with something a little more impactful and a little more the other side of me, the other side of me. Make sure you stream all of my music on all of the music streaming platforms via the link down below, as well as all of my social media. I am at DDare Bionic on every social media. It's called branding, look it up. Follow me, hit me up, send me, don't DM me, unless you're a Colourpop. You can DM me, but comment on my videos, comment on all my stuff, and do, you know, the thing with the thing and the things. If you want to shop Lunatide's hair color, you are more than welcome to via the link down below as well. You'll get a little bit of coin off using my code, and that helps to support this channel directly. And with all that being said, I am going to take this off my face because I'm only partially happy with how it looks. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.